this is the front view. 3 switches, one for power, one to enable the speaker, and one to enable the key line, even though the PS2 keys have a key press function for enabling and disabling the rig. I've started adding an actual physical switch. I think that makes it a little bit easier. The LCD assembly has 2 acrylic panels for front and back, and it's glued down to the top panel. I think as long as there's no heavy forces applied to it, that should work pretty well. This is the prototype number 2. Both of them so far seem to be doing pretty well. This is the top panel of the Keyer in the acrylic enclosure. Still experimenting with trying to build the enclosures, but it's far from professional, but I think they're actually good enough for me in any case. This is the top panel of the Keyer, where the volume control for side tone, that's EST, and the received audio from the sound card, that's the ICW knob, and the drive to the sound card, that's the one without a knob. I think, that one should not be adjusted very often, and I think it'll be best without a knob on it. Then there are the 4 push-button switches, which allow standalone use without a set of PS2 keys connected. I don't have any keys connected right now, so they allow changing of speed and steps of 1 or 5 up or down, and one of them, when you press and hold it, it disables the side tone monitor. That was a feature somebody wanted. Not sure how useful it is generally. And the other one, when you press and hold it, it does a key down for tuning. And this is the rear view. The back is completely open. Connectors are all along the top on the printed circuit board. Most of the connectors are standard 1/8" stereo jacks. The one for the speaker is wired with only the tip, so it can be used with a mono plug. Headphone jack is stereo. The in and out to the sound card, to and from the sound card, are 1/8" stereo, and the DC is a 5.5/2.1. Paddle is standard 1/8" stereo. There's a USB header in there that most people would not use, but the board accepts it as a plug-in, and then the PS2 connector and an RCA phono jack for the rig. You can see the USB to TTL serial converter in this view. There's a USB jack that standard USB cable plugs into. This can be used for both program updating and for interface to one of my Keyer interface programs. The one that runs on the Mac is pretty fully well implemented. The one on the Windows machine is functional, but no one else is using that at all, as far as I know. Some people do program updates. Most people don't need to have the program updated, but I've got that interface on a plug-in so that I can easily remove it. For no need for it to just be wasted on Keyers that don't need the feature. And I've got a header in there also for connecting a standard programming interface that some people already have.